This is artwork of the 100th Bomb Group Gone Hollywood. I grew up with those crazy cats, my dad included. The title is another acronym, Get Into SAG-AFTRA. Once again, SAG, Stories, Art, Golf. We're going to apply athleticism to airmanship to express the duty and difficulties of flying a complex radial engine vintage Fortress in combat when fully loaded at maximum gross weight. That's aviation talk. So it's Get Into SAG, Stories, Art, Golf, AFTRA. Aircraft Fortress T related action. This is interactive golf art, site-specific to missions. So when I speak of these missions, it's really grueling, and I hope they put that in the film. As a pilot myself, I've flown a B-17. I have a type rating in a DC-3. They didn't have any hydraulic boost. It was all cable inputs on the controls. Consequently, you could trim the plane up and really alleviate pressure and fly in that configuration. However, they had this thing called a splasher beacon or a buncher beacon. They had to fly these things out here in England, and we have foggy weather all the time, out of the fog and form up. And this was a grueling task because it required flying just above a stall with mushy controls at a climb rate of 150 feet a minute and 100 miles and 50 miles an hour. This was at the edge of the envelope of the aircraft, and so physically demanding that the pilot and co-pilot would take turns alternating 15 minutes. It was pretty random because they weren't like fighter pilots where they could evade. They had to stick on their mission. And that being said, spirituality played a role. My dad was a fatalist, but Rosie was spiritual, and they all had a different approach. And I think that's a wonderful thing about the human condition, and you can express it through the physicality of the interactive golf art.